Chase had always believed love was meant to feel like gravity, quiet but unshakable. Something that held you together even when the world tried to pull you apart. His life was simple. He worked at a second-hand bookstore in a coastal town where the waves never seemed to stop talking and the wind always smelled like salt and old memories. He didn't crave chaos or thrill. What he wanted was warmth. Someone who would understand the silences in him and not be afraid of them. For their one-year anniversary, he gave her a silver bracelet engraved with the date they met. She cried when she saw it, told him it was perfect. Chase had never felt closer to anyone in his life. In that moment, with the ocean breeze behind them and her arms wrapped around him, he felt invincible. But time, as it often does, began to peel back the surface. At first, it was barely noticeable. She started responding to texts a little later than usual. Calls would go unanswered with vague explanations. "Sorry, I was with Emma," or "just needed some time to myself." Chase didn't question it. He valued her independence. He had always admired that fire in her, that confidence. But somewhere deep inside, a small, cold fear began to settle. She canceled a few date nights, said she had to stay late at work, or that she wasn't feeling well. On the nights they did spend together, she seemed distant, her eyes flicking to her phone more often, her laughter sounding practiced. He tried not to notice. He told himself, love was built on trust, and he trusted her with everything he had. But there were moments he couldn't ignore, like the time she came over and he noticed she wasn't wearing the bracelet. He asked about it gently, and she waved it off, saying she forgot to put it on. "It's just a bracelet, Chase." She laughed it away. He forced a smile and said nothing. But that cold feeling inside him twisted a little deeper. One Saturday afternoon, he texted her to see if she wanted to grab coffee. She said she was busy with friends. A few hours later, while helping a customer at the bookstore, Chase glanced out the window. Across the street, walking arm in arm with the tall man in a leather jacket, was Sarah. His heart stopped. He stood frozen behind the register, the customer's words fading into white noise. Sarah was smiling. Not the forced smile she'd given him recently, but a genuine. Part 2 coming soon.